rubbish YouTubers from the dawn of time. 13th Dr. Jones here and welcome to another episode of Who Cosplays. Today I'm going to be taking you through how to put together the 12th Doctor's cosplay from Series 9 and 10 with the velvet coat. And I'll start, as I always do, with the boots. Now for the boots you can obviously wear Crombie boots or Doc Martens, which is what the Peter Capaldi always wears in the show. I do not have a pair of these yet, as I'm trying to track the correct pair down, or as close as I can. If anybody can help me with that, please give me a comment down below, that would be great. But I'm just using the same old boots I've always used for Green Arrow, my 11th Doctor cosplay. These are always reliable as a temporary set of boots, so put these with the whole costume, they look very, very nice, but I've said enough about these over the past several years. So that's the boots. Now let's move on to the trousers. Now the 12th Doctor just wears black trousers or navy blue trousers depending on which look you're going for. I've decided to go with the black trousers. These are like the suit trousers you can get. They're a very, very nice pair. They're just completely black with the belt holders on the front and a clip at the front and the zip obviously, and pockets at the back and the sides. When you are wearing your trousers rather, make sure that you have a belt as well, as the 12th Doctor does wear a belt. Just a standard belt with a gold or silver buckle should do it. So that's what I have to say on the trousers. Let's move on to the shirt. Now in Series 8, Peter Capaldi wore a white shirt with a long collar. This continued on in Series 9, well more towards the end of Series 9, as by then he had started wearing the t-shirts and the hoodies and the jumper with the holes in it, etc. And then towards the end, with Face the Raven onwards to Hell Bent, we got the velvet coat. And we also got with it the white shirt and waistcoat look. This is the white shirt I use, as you can see there, it's from Top Man. The collar is this is the longest collared shirt I have, as unless you get them custom made, you're not going to be able to track down those shirts that Peter Capaldi wears. I've tried, but I just can't find them anywhere. If anybody can help me with that, that'd be great. But any plain shirt you can find, white shirt, longest collar possible, not one of the short collar ones like this kind of shirt. Go for the longer collars, and it should do just fine. Do up the buttons, and then have some cufflinks on your sleeves, and you've basically got yourself the 12th Doctor shirt. The good thing about the 12th Doctor cosplay is it's so easy to put together and you have a lot of options. And then all you need to do is add on the waistcoat and the jacket. Let's take a look at those now. Now, when it comes to the waistcoat, again, you have a lot of options. Peter Capaldi wears a navy blue waistcoat or a black waistcoat. Originally, it was the navy blue cardigan, and I didn't spot the change in Series 8 from the cardigan to the waistcoat until much later on. But after Into the Dalek, it was a waistcoat. And it's just a plain black waistcoat, as you can see here. Just completely plain, 5 buttons, pockets, made out of the just the sort of normal material, same as the suit trousers. It's not velvet or anything like that, just a plain black waistcoat, which fits me perfectly because I've had it again in my wardrobe for years, so I just saw it and thought this is perfect. So just get yourself a plain black waistcoat with 5 buttonholes, fasten them all up except for the bottom one, as that's how Capaldi wears his, and you've got your waistcoat. You can also go for obviously the different shirts, the different coloured shirts, or if you don't want to do that, you can also wear the shirt, if you want to do that rather, you can wear the shirt and the waistcoat with the navy blue coat. But the one I'm looking at today is his velvet coat. Now, this velvet coat is from a site called Cosdaddy.com. I need to give a shout out and thank you to the Hoovian Chasers video on the Peter Capaldi costume for this, because I wouldn't know where to get this coat if he hadn't told me, so thank you for that. And now you can get the official Abbey Shop replicas, and I will 100% back those replicas. They're fantastic, they're made out of the right materials, they look amazing, the detail's great. Or there's Magnolia cloth ears, but that one is ultra expensive. It costs you £440 for the velvet coat. And my only problem with the Abbey Shop one is, and this is the reason I went with Cosdaddy, you can't get them in custom sizes. They're only made to specific measurements, and while I fit in certain measurements, I'll fit in an extra small to a small on their measurement list usually when it comes to chest and waist and etc. However, when it comes to the shoulder span, I jump all the way up to the extra large sizing, so because I have 20-inch shoulder span. I know looking at me that's not very likely, but believe me, I've measured several times, and I literally fit massive shoulders and then super skinny. So unfortunately I couldn't go with Abby Shot on this occasion, and won't be able to for the navy coat when I do decide to get that. But Cos Daddy's is a nice, very close approximation to it. So it's made out of velvet, as you can see, the dark red velvet, and it's very, very nice. The only thing compared to the actual coat is this one's a bit shiny, and I was warned about this. However, when you have it on and you're in the correct light, it doesn't look too bad, and the coat still looks great. There's the buttonholes, as you can see here, they are actual buttonholes. You have the shiny buttons on here, the 3 shiny buttons. There's no pockets, and there's no pockets on the inside here. Actually, no, scratch that. There is pockets, sorry. There's pockets on the sides here. These are very deep pockets, as I can reach all the way down. You can actually fit the sonic screwdriver in those pockets quite easily. You've got the nice collar here. Around the back, as you can see, just completely plain velvet, and it hangs really, really nice. The only thing I'd say about this coat, which is a little bit worry, is it's quite thin, but it's still fit. When put with the rest of the suit, it looks great. But like I say, it's very thin material, so be careful with this coat. You don't want to rip it. You don't want to spend more money than you have to. This cost me £140, I believe, maybe cheaper, with postage and custom sizing. Go with custom sizing if you're going to get this coat, because then you'll get the measurements exact. So this has got the correct arm length for me, the correct chest, and it'll just fit you a lot better, and the whole look overall will look good. So like I say, cosdaddy.com for the velvet coat, and they also have the navy blue coat if you want to go with that one, his original coat with the red lining. That's next on my list, but we'll get onto that another time. And then you can just literally throw the shirt on, the waistcoat, this, put on your boots, and you have your 12th Doctor cosplay ready. Now before I show you what it all looks like put together, I'm going to talk about some accessories you can throw with it, and they are of course the 12th Doctor Sonic devices. Then you can get the official character options toy of the new 12th Doctor Sonic screwdriver. If you want to see me talk about this, go and check out my review of this screwdriver that I did a while back. I talked about all the details, all the features and everything, but basically blue glowing light, green glowing light, TARDIS blue colours, gold and silver metal plating, and it looks very, very nice, and there's some hidden sounds as well on this screwdriver. So that's one option. Or you can go with the slightly controversial one. I'm sure that many of you know what's coming, and some of you may love it, some of you may hate it. You also have the option to use the 12th Doctor's Sonic sunglasses. Now these are just plain Ray-Ban sunglasses. You can get these for as cheap as £2. I got mine for £2.49. I had 2 pairs, I gave one away. And these are basically the sunglasses that the 12th Doctor uses in Series 9 instead of a screwdriver, or in Series 10 when he's blind. And all these are is a glossy black frame with the, and then you have UV factor 400 lenses, and of course the 2 silver little details here. I'll just show you the two little silver bits here, which are the switches. So you can have the 12th Doctor Sonic sunglasses quite easy, and you can pretend to be still blind, or just wear them instead of having a screwdriver that ruins the lining of your coat. I personally prefer to use both, as they both look awesome, and with a little bit of trickery, these sunglasses do in fact work. All you need to do is this. See? So you can look around and have the sonic sounds playing as if you're using them. And I love these sunglasses, I really do. I don't like them in the show in Series 9, but in Series 10 they had a decent purpose because he was blind and they didn't stick around for too long. But anyway, enough talking. It's now time to see what this all looks like together. And here you are. This is what the whole costume looks like put together. The velvet coat, the shirt, the waistcoat, a complete 12th Doctor cosplay, with a few things still to work on of course, but I've got my sonic screwdriver here, and when you look you can do your 12th Doctor poses, anything you like. I like this kind of pose from the recent posters, or you can do his mad staring eyes and everything like that, and you can just pose around in it, go to conventions and just generally be magnificent as the 12th Doctor. And I am really happy with this cosplay. It's a simple cosplay compared to some of the others I've done, but that was kind of the appeal, because I could just put it together, do it, and I can now go around and wear this whenever I like, and it's another Doctor cosplay that I've got under my belt that isn't the 11th Doctor, although I will always love the 11th Doctor. And also, of course, you can do this look with the Sonic sunglasses, which I have here. Again, as you can see, with the whole thing, it just looks great. It really does. You just look very Doctor-like, and it's just very, very good. And I definitely will be wearing this cosplay at some point at a convention. So that's all I have to say about this costume. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Please go and check out my other Who cosplays, especially my Doctor Who ones. If you want to get this coat, cosdaddy.com. A big thanks to Who Ian Chaser again for the location for this coat. So please go and check out his videos, as he knows a lot of details about the costume that I don't, and how to put them together at a price at prices where you might not necessarily have the money. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Who cosplays, and like I said, check out my other videos, and I shall see you in another Who cosplays.